Hey friends, welcome to the Inner Spark podcast. I'm your host, Casey Tayton. If you're looking to hear stories of transformation and personal growth, this podcast is for you. My guest and I will be sharing those sparking moments that has changed them into living a more fulfilling, authentic life. I'm so excited for you to hear each unique story. So sit back, relax, and let's get started. Hey friend, welcome back to the Inner Spark podcast. This is your host, Casey Tayton. This shower sprinkle is not what I had planned for this week, but I find it very, very powerful. And I know that someone else out there needs to hear this because I needed this reminder myself. In the shower sprinkle, I want to talk to you about one thing. Rest is not weakness. Over the last couple weeks, I've been going, which if you know me, I'm a goer. I'm a doer. I have hospital parties. I get to be surrounded in all these communities. I have Zoom calls. I have meetings. I get to connect with the most amazing people. I often forget that when my body is throwing me signs, when I feel fatigued, when I feel just out of balance, when I feel out of alignment, when I'm struggling to think, when the brain fog is happening, it means I'm truly not listening to my body. And the truth is I should have said no. I should have said no to events. I should have said, no, I'm sorry, and rescheduled things. And I didn't. I just kept going. I just kept thinking, oh, if I take a quick nap, which I don't take naps, if you know me, I don't stop very often. If I just take a quick nap, I'll be good to go for the rest of the week. I'll be good. I'm fine, right? I'm always fine, right? Stop telling yourself these lies, friends. It's okay to say no. It's okay to realize that we're only one person and we have to allow ourselves the time for rest and recovery. I ignored all the signs. I allowed myself to sleep last week and I just said, okay, well, I just needed some rest. Maybe my body just not feeling up to par, but it's fine. I'm fine. I can keep going. Of course I can do that. Yes, I would love to be at that event. I thank you for thinking of me. And I do love to do all those things. They all light me up. But at some point, my body said, no. No, Casey, you have to stop. And I kept ignoring it. And I had went to physical therapy the week before, and I knew that I was getting headaches, and I knew that my shoulder was tightening up. But you know what? I just said, oh, maybe I'm just taking on other people's energies. Maybe I'm just getting stressed. Maybe I'm holding on to other people's stress. Maybe I just need some rest. It'll all be okay. And I went through the weekend, and my shoulder froze up. I want to tell you that it's extremely painful, that I had to go to physical therapy. I can't lift my arm over my head without my body going into spasms. And it was something that I didn't really know existed. I mean, I've heard of people having surgery of different things, but I mean, I didn't do anything to hurt my shoulder. I knew it was tight a couple times, but I truly just didn't listen to it. It was giving me every single sign. I just tried to push through and be fine. That was me not listening to my body. So after spending the last few days, trying to heat, recover, massage, I have gotten deep tissue massages. I have been to physical therapy. I have done red light therapy. I have tried all of the things, and it is not something that just goes away. And this truly happened because I was not listening to my body. I was actually so tired the week before of doing things that I would have food made and I'd be like, I'm not really hungry. You guys, I know better than that. I know I have to eat. I know I have to drink. I know I have to sleep. But I let myself slip back into the overwhelm and old person I used to be of just go, grind, hustle. I want to be on the calls. I want to do all the things. I don't want to say no. And then when it happened, I got triggered of, wait a minute. This is taking me back to the person I used to be. I don't just lay in bed. That's not me. That's not my life anymore. But that's not really not the lesson in this, you guys. The lesson is I have these tools. I know how to use them. And I chose to just push through. So instead of being able to speak at an engagement this weekend or this week that I got invited to, instead of going to connect with these beautiful ladies I just met, I had to reach out to these ladies and tell them, hey, I am really, truly sorry. I will not be able to make that event. Hey, I really thank you for thinking about my parties that I do in the hospital for the kids, but I can't come speak tomorrow. I had to allow my body to go to the extra physical therapy, go lay in the red light bed, do the stretches. I've been still going to the gym every morning, but I'm not picking up weights because guess what, friends? I can't. I can't pick up a weight. It is the most uncomfortable feeling when you're not getting good rest because you're laying in pain and discomfort and your hands feeling like it's tingling and going numb. So I'm asking you to do yourself a favor. Stop. Listen to your body. How are you feeling? How are you doing? Connect with your body. And remember that we can't show up to things and bring our best selves if we're hurting and if we're in pain and we're not aligned. That was truly what I had to do, was reach out to these ladies and tell them no, that I was in pain, because I knew that if I went to these events, I wasn't going to be able to be fully present and I wasn't bringing my best energy. And that's not how I want to show up anywhere. And I'm so thankful for these ladies that gave me grace and were like, hey, no problem. Get some rest, recover, and we would love to meet with you again. We can reschedule, not a big deal. So I also owned up to what I did. This is just a reminder, and not the episode I was going to put out this week, but I think it's truly important of when your body is whispering something to you, please stop and listen. What is it trying to tell you? Don't get into your head. Don't get into the hustle and grind and I have to be everywhere and the guilt of slowing down, because I did. I did all this. And sometimes I often go back to, well, rest is weakness, recovery is like falling behind. I don't have time for that. And that's not okay. That's not who I am. I also know to reframe my mindset on, yes, this is discomfort and disease in my body. It's causing me some disease. But guess what it's also made me do? It's made me stop, realize what I did. It's forced me to recover, lay down, let my body rest, let my body heal, and live in the present moment. Because when we don't and we get caught in the hustle and the grind, we're not doing ourselves any good. We're not doing the world any good. We're not bringing the best versions of ourselves and the best energy we can bring when we don't allow our body rest, when we keep pushing through. So I want to thank you for listening to this week's Shower Sprinkle. I highly encourage you to just stop whatever you're doing. If your body is hurting, if you're feeling tired, drained, emotionally or physically, it's okay. You're human. It's okay to say those no's. The people that truly understand you and value you, they're going to understand and they're going to want to reschedule, and they're going to respect you even more that you took the time to listen to your body and acknowledge that you were not going to be able to show up with the best version of you and the best energy. So in the outcome, they're going to respect you more. All right, friends. I thank you for listening to the shower sprinkle. And as I heal and recover, I remind you just to listen to your body. Go do something for yourself. Rest, recover. It's not a weakness. It's truly not. Don't let your brain tell you that. Don't let those ugly thoughts creep in, the ego. That's not you. Listen to your heart. Feel your body. Feel your emotions. And as I recover and I heal, if you have a story you want to share, reach out to me. It's okay to say, I'm not feeling well at this moment. Or I'm experiencing some discomfort in my body. It's okay to say those things, you guys, and let's normalize that. People want to hear these things. And I hope that someone heard this message of, I was forced to stop this week by not listening to my body. So thank you for listening to the shower sprinkle. As always, go allow yourself some rest, recovery. Do something that just brings you peace and back home, and truly listen to your body. Go do something to let those sparks fly and light your world up. Thank you for tuning in to another episode. I hope today's story inspired you to embrace your own journey of growth and change. Remember, transformation isn't always easy, but it's always worth it. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to subscribe, share it with a friend, and leave a review. If you found something that sparked you in this episode and may spark a friend, I encourage you to go share it with them. If you have your own story you would like to share, I would love to hear it, so please reach out to me. Until next time, friends, go have some fun and let those sparks fly.